Greetings, everybody. Welcome this Monday morning to a little episode of The Bot Signal. My name, if you don't know me, I'm RJ Redden. Entrepreneurs hire me to skyrocket their marketing message because most feel like they're shouting into a black hole, or they're just a carbon copy of everybody else, or they can't get traction online. So, I create epic chatbot experiences that get people to click that button, connect with you, and then convert like crazy. Bottom line, I am on a mission to get 1 million people to change their marketing. Today, we're going to start with you. So, my friends, welcome and hello. And today, we're going to talk about the content merry-go-round because I know some of you are on it. And it seems to have been the big answer in marketing ever since we had 1 billion places to broadcast. Used to be many, many years ago, we just had those major places that you could broadcast. If you wanted to get someone to hear a song that you wrote, you had to have lots of money, studio time, people to promote you. It was a very complicated and expensive process. That's fine, however, the world has changed so very much. If I had a song that I wanted people to listen to, I could hit play on a song right now. I'm broadcasting right this minute on 5 different channels. The way that we send out information these days is the ease of which we can do that has created what some call a content crush. That there's now so much on the internet that we even have blinders for things that might be good for us, that might be helpful for us, valuable for us. Now, that is a problem. Because what we're doing, the content solution, it's a great solution, my friends. It's a great solution. How else is somebody going to get to know my personality, what I know, what I want to teach, the folks that I'm going for? How else are you going to tell them without creating content? It's not like they're going to walk to your office and knock on the door. The world doesn't work that way anymore. So content is a great solution. It's just that we get caught in a merry-go-round of this. And this is what I'm talking about. Hey, hello, Yukion. I think I said that right. Let me know if I did not. And what we get caught in is this endless grind of content. More. We think of several places on the internet as places we've got to be. And if we're not there, then life's over. Facebook being one of them, right? If we're not there, then it's over. If we're not on Pinterest, if we're not on every single channel, then we've got, then we're not giving great enough coverage. How many of you out there, you can raise your hand silently if you want. How many of you there have thought about getting on TikTok? I got to be big on Instagram. I got to be big on all of these things. And I understand why people have that notion. And it's a popular notion. What's the topic? We're talking about chatbots, my friend. Getting off the content creation mode and getting into delivery systems that work. Delivery systems that help people be able to cruise your content efficiently, find what they need quickly, and start engaging with you. What we're doing is we're just putting it out, like we're a little factory. We just keep putting stuff out and putting stuff out and putting stuff out. And then looking at the numbers on YouTube or looking at the numbers on Pinstagram. Did I just say Pinstagram? I did. Welcome to the show, everybody. I've not had a whole lot of coffee yet, so that's what's happening right now. Anyway, so if you are convinced that content creation is the way, and I am, why not get a delivery system that is less based on how many times I'm posting a day, because I know that's an Instagram thing, and more based on the content that I really want to create, the content that I know my clients are going to respond to, and making it on demand. Making it on demand. So I've been trying a little experiment lately. It's not finished. I plan to finish it this weekend. Lots of stuff happened. I know. Lots of things were going on. But I used to have a blog page. If you typed in the bot signal, it would take you to my old website, which had all of these blogs listed and all of that kind of thing. But here's the problem with Content Crush. You can go look up my YouTube channel. Same thing. Here's the problem with Content Crush. I'm presenting you several thousand things, and you've got to decide which of that is valuable to you. And then you've got to click, and then you've got to watch for a minute or so. And it may not be what you want at all. It may not be anything that's valuable to you. What if I had a process and a system where we decide in the background, okay, we'll ask you a couple of questions, have you type in a couple of words of what you want to see, and then we bring you the one video that we think that is going to be awesome for you. It's called artificial intelligence. You get that, of course, with TrueChat. It brings you what you need to see. It's the difference between somebody walking by with a tray laden full of food and other things and having you pick what you want versus someone coming up to you with that one thing that you need after having asked you a couple of questions about what you want to eat. They come up to you with the one thing that you need, they feed it to you, and then they say, and what else would you like today? That's the kind of service you can get with a chatbot. That's the kind of people can very quickly evaluate what's valuable, what's not valuable to them. People can very quickly do what they need to do and connect with you. Connect with that content. We don't have a lack of content out there. Lack of content is not our problem. Lack of connection is our problem. That's the problem. Learning UX writing at Japan. I'm glad to find your live stream. Hey, glad to find you, my friend. Stay tuned. I'm on every weekday at 10 a.m. this week. Just Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then Thursday, Friday, I'm going to be going to the speaker boot camp in Phoenix, Arizona, held by Jane M. Powers. That's going to be a great time, people. We're going to, everybody's going to go over there, polish up their talks. Me too. And we're just going to have a real good time. Because those speaker boot camps, people learn so much about their speaking. I'll tell you what, let me describe the event for you. I'm just getting off on a topic now, but what the boot camp is it illustrates, you bring a 5 to 7 minute speech, whatever you want. The boot camp then helps you to see, because Jane is a master speaker. She's been doing it for 30 years. She'll critique you on the spot and give you feedback immediately. Now, the greatest cool thing is if you end up going maybe on the second day or something, then you get to get everybody's feedback. You get to incorporate everything you see and give a dynamite speech. I love it. I love those speaker boot camps. I go to them whenever I can. And I'm so happy to have that opportunity. So that's out in Phoenix, Arizona. Still time to grab a ticket. I'll shoot in that link when I can here. But back to the Content Crush. When we are thinking about producing content, it's the right thing to do. But the second question is this. The first question was, are we presenting it in a way that is just overloading to people and their brain switches off and they're done? They go, oh, I'll check out, they become overwhelmed and they go, I'll check this out later. Think about the way your YouTube page is arranged. You've got those columns and rows of content for people to look at. Is that helpful? Is that necessarily helpful? For me, I'd rather create an interface that asks you a few questions, figures out what's right for that person who's asking, and then boom, serve it to them. And then say, what else do you want to see? Do you want to get in contact with RJ? That's what I want to do. That's the most value there is for me. The other thing is, when you're creating content, are you creating it for you? Are you creating it for the platform that you're on? It's always good to match the platform that you're on. It's always good to do that. You don't want to stand out like you're wearing a parka in July. You just don't want to do that. But you also need to carry your personality or your brand personality through in your content. When people end up talking to me on the phone, when we end up having a little half-hour meeting like we sometimes do, they're never surprised to see that I'm wearing goggles and a cape, because that's my brand. I wear it everywhere in all of my online digital communications. And my friend, it makes me recognizable. People know my brand. People know me. Some people really are turned off by my brand. I don't mind that, because here it is. They'll be turned off by my personality as well. It won't be a good working relationship. I don't mind when people self-select out. What I mind is what so many people get caught up in when they're doing content creation after content creation is just machining out stuff that sounds like everybody else. Please don't do that. Please don't do that. If you're considering chatbots as a way to not only market to people, but also have them consume your creation, your content creation, in a way that's meaningful and valuable to them immediately, without them having to look through a whole library of stuff, come talk to me. Come talk to me. I'm making it happen for several of my clients. I'm making it happen for myself. The bot signal is becoming, it's already actually become a chatbot landing page. I'm going to throw a link in here, because I think that this is pretty important stuff. The bot signal. I think this is the way it's going. Instead of sending out an announcement for every single time, something's going on, look at that. You know what? I'm not going to send that out right now, because it looks like the top image is broken, and I don't want to send out anything broken. But I'll send that out. I'll send that stuff out later on. Just want you to know this is the way things are going. Instead of, boom, I'm going live. Boom, I'm going live. Hey, you want to see me go live? Hey, I'm going live again. Instead of that, why don't we figure out a way to serve up that content that really serves our audience? Why don't we think about that? That's why I'm building this chatbot landing page for the bot signal, and that's why everything's going on, my friend. So I've taken up enough of your time for the day. Yukiam, thank you for joining us. And I will be back tomorrow, same bot time, same bot channel. We'll be talking about chatbots. You know it. I already have a topic selected. I have no idea what it is right now. But come on along, because you know you don't want to miss it. And I'll see you in a bot.